23 ABC's Digital Update is brought to you by West Medical.
Good evening, I'm Jessica Harrington. Here's what's making headlines around Kern County. Matt Constantine tells supervisors this morning that Kern County has officially entered the red tier in the state's COVID monitoring system, calling it quite an accomplishment, but saying we're not done yet. The announcement comes after Kern County met the state's metrics for 2 weeks in a row. Now, as a result, personal care services are allowed to open indoors. Museums, zoos, and aquariums are allowed to open indoors with 25% capacity. Places of worship can open indoors with 25% capacity or 100 people, whichever is fewer. Gyms and fitness centers can open at 10% capacity. Restaurants can open with 25% capacity or 100 people, whichever is fewer. And movie theaters can open indoors with 25% capacity or 100 people, also whichever is fewer. Now, even though we met the metrics, the numbers have slightly increased in recent days. Constantine says if we fail for 2 consecutive weeks, we could fall back into the purple tier. However, if the health equity metric is the only area we fail, that will not require the county to move back to purple. Any other failures would push us back in the rankings. An investigation is underway after Bakersfield police shot and killed a man they say was armed with a knife and had just stabbed his mother. Officials say they received the 911 call around 8:45 this morning for a stabbing in the area of Eureka and Sonora Street. A witness followed the suspect and directed police to him. Officers confronted him around East 18th Street and Baker Street. Police deployed less lethal rounds at the suspect, but they didn't work. Shortly after, an officer-involved shooting occurred and the man was taken to the hospital where he later died. Police say his mother had moderate injuries from the stabbing. The investigation is ongoing. Officials say officers were wearing body cameras at the time, and the video will be released once it's processed.
Temperatures climbing again today, getting closer to that summer weather that we were stuck with for so long after that little taste of fall. 3 p.m. reading 85 in Bakersfield. That's going to go up a little bit more as we head into the afternoon. So certainly a hot day. The same could be said for tomorrow, going 88 for Bakersfield again, 80 for Lebec, 74 in the mountains there of Pine Mountain Club, and 82 in Tehachapi. So a little bit nicer in the mountains, but a lot of us are going to be pretty hot for tomorrow and really for a lot of the week. We're expecting some warm temperatures. We're going to be running in the low to mid 90s all the way through about Saturday. Good news, though, not a super long-lived heat wave. It does look like we're going to see those temperatures dropping down to normal levels as we head into next week, with probably a good amount of haze in the sky for at least the next 5 days or so. Kern River Valley into the low to mid 90s by Friday, and we're going to see Tehachapi and Fraser Park peaking in the mid 80s.
That's your latest news and weather update. For the latest news anytime, be sure to log on to our website, turn to23.com.